Hello all my dear students, how have you been? Welcome all my dear third standard little champs once again in the science lecture. This is Rohan sir from Mahdi English Medium School. I have brought once again a very interesting revision lecture for my third standard little champs. So I hope that my third standard girls and boys are sitting with their notebooks and are very well set and prepared for this revision lecture. So what are we going to do? We are going to revise the same topic which we have done in the previous lecture. In the previous revision lecture, we started the revision of chapter 12. Now you know that I gave you two lectures for chapter 12 revision, in which we not only started the objectives but also explanation was done once again, in which different material was introduced along with the textbook topics. So I hope that you have gathered much more knowledge, new keywords and new facts related to the chapter 12. Now we are going to continue solving the objectives from the textbook of chapter 12. What do you have to do? Now you already have solved your objectives in the textbook, isn't it so? So what we are going to do is, you have to write the answers, yes, and then when I write the answer, I will ask you to repeat the answers with me with the full sentence of objective. So this is how the format is of this lecture. I hope that this format is pretty clear in your mind, and now we are going to follow this format throughout the lecture for the next few minutes. So let's get started. Please hold the textbook and the rough book. Be ready with these books and whatever stationery is needed like pencil, sharpener, rubber. Keep it with you. Even you can keep your water bottle as if you keep it in a classroom. And please make sure now for the next 18 minutes you will be sitting here as if you are sitting in the classroom, and I hope that you will enjoy it. So let's get started. Please be ready with the heading chapter 12 objectives on the new page with latest updated date. I hope you are giving the heading. Give the heading properly always. That is what shows how much consistent, how much genuine the person is. I hope that you are now ready with your books, pencil and your water bottle, whatever is needed with you. Okay, so let's get started with today's lecture. Now I'll display the textbook. In the previous lecture of science, students, I completed my explanation revision, and then we started with this question, question number 1, objective type questions, right? And then we have just completed question A. So those who did not watch the previous lecture, I will insist them to watch the previous lecture if they want to stay connected with today's lecture, because watching previous lecture, I have already explained you, is how important. So I hope that you have given the heading question B, true or false. If not, please give it. Please give the heading question B, true or false. Again, there is no chance for you to writing the question. Just write the answer and repeat the answer twice with me. So repeating is the new thing I have added here. See, how many times have we repeated the same things? Do you think now after these kind of revisions you will have to touch the book even even before the exam? I don't think so. If you are intensely watching the lecture and repeating, writing, obeying the instructions, there is no need for you to take the tension before exam. It will be very easy deal for you to complete the question paper. Okay, let's get started. I hope that you are ready with the heading question B. Just please make sure your answer number and everything is properly given. Do not write the question, I repeat, do not write it. So one by one, I'm going to read the questions and you will get the countdown in which you will have to write the answer. Let's get started. I hope you are ready with the book, the heading and answer number 1. Question or the statement is, air contains dust and germs. Is it so? Then write it true, or you can write it false. If you disagree, your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So what does air contains? Does it contains dust and germs? Anyways, I will write the answers, all the answers, just after solving all together, and then we will repeat all these together and move towards the next question. So I hope you have written the answer for TF number 1. Let's move towards the next question. You will have to wait to finish all the 5 questions for getting the answers. Question 2. Human beings need to breathe in carbon dioxide. True or false? We breathe in carbon dioxide. If it is correct, you can write true. Anyways, your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, so I hope you have drafted your answer for this. Let's see whether your answer is right or wrong after solving all the 5. Moving towards the next question, number 3. Not all living things need water. What do you think, students? Think about it. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and the last count 0. I hope you have written whether it is true or false. See people, you just have to write whether it is true or false. So I hope that this much time is sufficient enough for you to just write the answer, as when I am reading the question, at the same time you also can read the question, and then you are getting extra time to decide whether it is true or false. Okay, question 4. The water cycle brings about rain. Think about it. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, so let's see the last question, and then I'll give you the answer for all these, and then we will repeat each one time with the statement, with the full statement. Yes. The change of water vapor to water droplets is called evaporation. Okay, think about it. What procedure is it called? Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, so now let's see what the answers are for all these 5 questions. First, air contains dust and germs. Yes, it is a true statement. I hope that you have written the same answer. If not, please change your answer, because yes, on page number 119 itself, 119 page number itself, it is written that air contains dust particles and germs as well in the very second paragraph. So now please repeat this with me. Students, I hope you are going to repeat it with me. Air contains dust and germs. True statement. Okay, this is the way we are going to repeat it. Next is, human beings need to breathe in carbon dioxide. Do we need to explain this? It's very false statement, because we breathe in oxygen, not carbon dioxide. So you know that we breathe in carbon, we don't breathe in carbon dioxide, we breathe in oxygen, which we get it from the nature free of cost, like I have explained you while I was explaining this chapter. So this statement is false. Please repeat it with me. I hope you will repeat this with me. Human beings need to breathe in carbon dioxide. False. Not carbon dioxide, oxygen. Number 3, not all living things need water. Is it true? See, living things means we human beings, animals, trees and plants, we all need water. So this statement again is the false statement, because here it is said that not all the living things need the water, but the fact is all the living things need water. This is so because our earth is 73% or more than that is of water, around 73%, and even in us, we human bodies are made 70% of the water. That is the fact. So yes, all the living things need water. Even the plants, if we do not give the water, they don't grow properly. Next, we need to repeat this, so please repeat it with me. Not all living things need water. False. All living things need water. Just remove not and the correct statement is right in front of you. Number 4, the water cycle brings about rain. Yes, it is true, because now you would be knowing why it is so. We have labeled the water cycle diagram in the previous lecture. A very beautiful water cycle diagram was there. I even have requested you to draw the water cycle if possible and send the photos, or you can send the chart. You can hand over the chart to teachers in the school. We will be happy to stick it in the class, and then we will send the photo of class in the group with the name. So the choice is yours. So please repeat this with me. The water cycle brings about rain. True. The last one, the change of water vapor to water droplet is called evaporation. False. This is very false, because that process is called condensation, not evaporation. Evaporation is water when heated becomes water vapor. So this is vice versa written here. Anyways, now please repeat this with me. The change of water vapor to water droplets is called evaporation. False. Is called condensation. Okay, I hope that you have written the answer for all these and you were repeating it with me. And why am I asking you to repeat this? Because not necessarily I will ask you the questions in the exam as the statements are given. I may change the statement, so false may become true and vice versa. Please make sure you keep this in the mind, that you have to read the sentence fully and understand it before you write whether it is true or false. The person who is just learning the answers will never know if I will change the statement. The one who is understanding the statement and then they are judging whether it is true or false, only they will be able to answer my questions in the exam. Please give the heading, another heading, choose the correct option. Question C. I hope you are giving the heading. As you are just writing the answers, you will not need much of the place in the page. So I hope that you can write this question heading on the same page where you have written true or false. Here you have to write the question, nor you have to write the options. You have to just select the correct option, write option letter and option answer properly. That means, say for an example, if answer for number 1 is A, then you have to write answer A water vapor. So this way it should be written. Let's get started. I hope that you would have given the heading by now. So let us solve this one by one. Again, we will repeat this at once. And as you can see here, there are 8 questions of MCQ. We are going to solve 5, 3. This way we are going to solve it. First 5 which are on the same page as you can see on the screen. So I hope students you are ready now to write the answers and answer options very clearly. You have to write like I instructed. Let's get started. Number 1. Air does not contain what? Options are water vapor, oxygen, carbon dioxide, silver. What does air does not contain? So think about it. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Time is up. So which answer have you selected? Please make sure whatever answer you have selected, options should be written properly. Okay, options in the sense the correct option, not all the options. Number 2. Weather changes due to what? Sun, clothes, food or dust. Select any option which you feel is the correct one. Your time to solve number 2 starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, again you will get the answer for this as soon as we complete all the 5. Let's move towards the next question. I hope that you are writing the answers, students. Please make sure, try it. If it will be wrong, no worries. You are here to practice and learn. That is why I am sending you this lecture. No one is going to punish you. It's just that you will come to know how much do you have to improve in this. Number 3. Water vapor present in the air results in, what does it result in if the water vapor is in the air? Options are change in weather, trees shedding leaves, no change, a sunny day. So try to find out the answer. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. I hope that you got the answer for this. Moving towards the next question, number 4. Question is, which of these is not true about water? Options are, we need it for washing and cleaning. All living things need it. It changes its form. None of these. So which of these is not true about the water is what is asked here. So try to select your answer. I repeated the question twice so that I want you to understand the question properly and then choose the answer. Your time anyways starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, that is the end of the time for question 4. Now it's the time for the last question on the same page. Then you will get the answers of all these 5 questions. Question number 5. Which of the following changes water into water vapor due to the heat of the sun? Options are condensation, evaporation, water cycle, none of these. So which of the following changes water into the water vapor? Which process happens when this kind of change takes place? Your time to select the correct option starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So let's quickly see the correct answers from each. Air does not contain what? Silver. Please repeat this with me. Air does not contain silver. Okay. Weather changes due to sun, water vapor, wind, many things. But here sun is only the option given here from the correct options. So please repeat this with me. Weather changes due to the sun. For this answer. Now in the option wind may be given, water vapor may be given, so that might be the correct one, or all the three might be given, and then at the last option might be given that all these above, all these three. So please be wise while you select the answer. Next, water vapor present in the air results in change in the weather. See, these two answers are connected with each other. So please repeat this with me. Water vapor present in the air results in change in weather. Okay, number 4. Which of these is not true about water? Not true about the water. So we need it for the washing and cleaning. All the living things need it. It changes its form, or none of this. So see, every option written here is true. So none of this is false. Not true means they are asking us to find the false statement. All these are the true statements related to the water. Water is used for washing, cleaning, and all the living things need it, and moreover it changes its form from the solid, liquid, gases. All the three forms are there. So none of these are the false statement, sorry. So there is nothing to be repeated for this one. Which of the following changes water into water vapor due to the heat of the sun? That's nothing but evaporation. Directly the definition is written. Please repeat this with me. Which of the following changes water into water vapor due to the heat of the sun? Answer: evaporation. Okay, now moving on to the last 3 questions of the day. Question 6. Change in season affects the kind of the clothes we wear, kind of food we eat, activities we do, or all of these. So change in the season affects what? Find your answer. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So that is the end to solve question 6. I hope that you have found the answer. All the 3 answers I will give it together on the screen. Number 7. Which of the following shows spring season? New leaves and flowers, snowfall, heavy rainfall, hot weather. So what happens in the spring season? Even I explained you what is the difference between spring and autumn season just in the previous lecture, because yes, many students were getting confused between these 2 seasons. So I have very well explained in the previous lecture, and that is the reason why I always ask you to watch the previous lecture first. So anyways, your time to select the correct answer from question 7 starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. I hope you have selected the correct option from these options. Now is the time to solve the last question here. Question 8 is: leaves of many trees shed during, options are spring, monsoon, autumn, or is it summer? So when does the tree shed its leaves? Your time starts now. Select the correct option. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, so now that is the end of our today's revision exercise. Let's see what are the answers for number 6, 7 and 8, and please repeat it with me if I ask you to repeat. Change in the season affects. So what does it affects? Kind of clothes we wear, yes, it changes. Kind of food we eat, yes, that too changes. Activities we do, yes, that also changes. So all of these should be the correct option, right? Now please repeat the statement as I am repeating. Change in season, please repeat it, affects the 1. Kind of clothes we wear, 2. Kind of food we eat, and 3. Activities we do. Okay, which of the following shows the spring season? Obviously here spring season means growing of the new leaves and flowers, so option A. So there is nothing to be repeated here. You know that new leaves and flowers grows in the spring season, and autumn is totally opposite. So what will be the answer for number 8? Now you might have got the hint. Leaves of many trees are shed or shedding during the season of autumn. Okay, so these were the answers, and I hope that those who had the less practice of this chapter were watching this video lecture and were taking advantage of the revision lectures. So please make sure you send your work to your follow-up teachers immediately after the lecture. Have a nice day. Take care of your health. Keep revising the chapters. Goodbye.